So last week we talked about chords and arpeggios, and we also talked about the chord scale, right? How you can build a chord off of each note in the scale. And this week we were talking more about chord progressions, which is when we take those chords and we mix them up to make a pattern. And this week specifically we're working on the Malaguena, which is also often called the Andalusian cadence. And it goes like this. We have, first we have to turn our digital piano on because that would be wise. And then it starts with the A minor chord. And then we unplug the headphones. Sorry about this, viewers at home. We start with the A minor chord, move down to the G, move down to the F, and then we're moving down to the E minor. Oftentimes in this cadence, really, it's an E major chord there, but we're sticking with the E minor for now. So the first, that was the first thing. That is the chord progression, the A, G, F, E. And then we're learning different patterns, different ways in which we can play it. So the first one is just by doing an arpeggio with the left hand and an arpeggio with the right hand. So we start in that A position, and then we play a left hand arpeggio, right hand arpeggio, left hand arpeggio, left, right, left, right. And they should do that a few times until it starts to feel really smooth and connected and easy. It's also just quite pretty. So the next one we have is the same chord progression, but now a different way of playing it. Now we're playing the left hand chord and then a right hand arpeggio. And that's going to sound like this. And then finally, the last one is we're doing just the chords, but left, right, left, right. So we're alternating here. We have A minor, G, F, E minor, A minor, G, F, E minor. And again, each of those, you just repeat them until they feel smooth. And then there's this fun part down here, which says experiment. And they're just giving you different ways to play it. So play, choose one of them, play it slow. I'll do the first one. Or you might try to play it fast. And think of how that changes the feel of it, when you might use each of those options. Also play high, so higher on the piano. Or play it low. Play it quietly, play it loudly. Create a different ending, add extra notes. Just playing around with it to get more familiar with it and to be creative. Another way, if you're looking for ways to be creative, is you could play one of these options and they could make something up. For example, here, I can't really do all of it, both hands at the same time with a third hand, but if I was making something up, I might do something like, here we go. I'll just play the chord in the left. Right, so you could be in that A position or move around the piano if you'd like and just make up a little melody to it while someone else plays the progression, plays one of these options, or they could even just play the chords in the left hand and improvise, make something up in the right. So there's kind of endless ways to use this book and to be creative. Another thing I'll add to the experiment section is making that E minor into an E major chord. So instead of playing the, I guess you can see better if I play it up here. Instead of, once we get to the E, playing it minor, we can raise the middle note, the third, to the G sharp, to make it major, and that has a great sound to it. So that's something they can try too. Just, try it both ways with the E minor chord and with the major. All right. Oh gosh, I feel like I rambled in this one. I appreciate your patience. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time.